Okay, after fixing my microphone, uh, this will be our third draft. And after this one, if this draft goes poorly, we're going to do a set overview so that I can have a better understanding of the set. Because our first two drafts, well, only slightly catastrophic. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. They were quite bad. Okay, and we open up Tarian's Journal. Sacrifice another artifact or creature, draw a card. Discard your hand, transform it, and you may cast. Ooh, wow. That's a really cool card. You may cast creature spell from your graveyard this turn if you do it enters with a finality counter. And it's a vampire. Oh, that's really cool. There's no other strong black cards in this pack, so this might actually be a very good pick. I mean, other than the Chupacabra, obviously. That's the only other strong black card in this pack. Uh, Dreadmaul's Ire. What's this? In a turn, attack creature gets +2/+2 and trample. If it deals combat damage, destroy artifact. That's pretty decent. Whenever play cast spell, if it's not their turn, deals 4 damage to them. That's pretty good too. But yeah, we're just gonna pick up the journal here as we wait for our timer to run out. Any other things we're interested in? Not particularly. Okay, pick two. Deep Cavern Bat. That's one I noticed instantly. We got Bat Colony and Clay Fired Bricks. What's this? Search library, basic land. Okay, and then we got Mischievous Pup. Enters the battlefield, return one other target permanent you control to owner's hand. And it has flash. Uh, I don't really have anything I'm interested in flashing in yet, and nothing comes to mind about flashing something in. I think we just stay and pick up this really good uncommon in Deep Cavern Mat. Past that, Gnar, Vito's Inquisitor. This pack is kind of whatever. We got a cave. We got a companion and a plundering pirate. Create a treasure token. That seems okay. Song of Stupefaction. Oh, we ran out of time. Okay. So we got a bat in our journal so far. Fanatical Offering. An Idol of the Deep King enters battlefield. Deal 2. We have a Poison Dart Frog. Reach, add 1 mana of any color. Use Death Touch showing the turn. It's a ramp. And I can give it Death Touch to trade with anything. That seems pretty good to me. This guy makes some tokens. He's okay. More tokens. This is okay card. Cosmium Blast is another okay card. There's nothing too amazing in here. We'll take the frog. Confounding Riddle. Look at top 4 cards. The library, put 1 in the hand. Counter target spell unless they pay for it. That's a pretty decent card. If we want to go blue. We have another chance. Grabbing 2 creatures back from the graveyard is always seems like a blowout to me. And I guess you get to mill 2. But the mill 2 doesn't work. I think we do take another chance here. I'm not seeing much black though. Actually, I think we take the Necropolis. No, we'll take the another chance. There's a Necropolis if we want it. I'm not taking a second another chance. The first one's fine. A second one I think is too much. This attack, spin a card. Counter target artifact or creature spell, discover X, where X is the spell's mana value. Seems pretty good. Or playable, rather. Explorer's Cache, I guess. We'll just take the green here. River Herald Guide. Interesting. Well, we'll definitely be taking the River Herald here, but we can look at what else is here because I need to familiarize myself with the set. So I don't know what Out of Air is. Oh, so there are a lot of counter spells. It's good to know now because I didn't see any in my first two drafts really. So there are quite a few counter spells. They're all kind of expensive except the one. Let's see. Itali's Favor. Discover 3. Creature gets +1/+1 and has trample. Seems fine. We're definitely just taking the River Herald here, though. Okay. I have not had very many good games with this Mycoid, because I just don't get the triggers from its this end at all. I just haven't had one go off. You can also just build a Cavern Stomper. It's a beefy boy. Scry 2. Can't be blocked with powers less than 2. Guess we just take the Mycoid here. What's this do? Reveal top 4, creature or land. Top 6. Yeah, we'll just take the Mycoid. Another River Herald. Very good card. I've been impressed with it. It's on average a 4/2 with Vigilance. So, or a 3/1 with Vigilance that gets you a land. I like both of those. Got a Greedy Freebooter, Primordial Gnar. I don't think I really care for either of those. So we'll just take the Herald here. Okay. Phantom or Capybara? I mean, Capybara can be a 4/3, which is pretty decent. It's a 2-drop. We already have a lot of 2-drops, so maybe we just take something we're not gonna play. I don't know. We'll take a Cavern Stomper. It's a nice big boy. We'll probably end up playing it. If we don't have any other top end, we'll definitely be playing it. Explores. So it can find or slowly vamp itself multiple times a turn for 3. Seems okay. Staggering size. We'll just put that in the sideboard for now. It's a nice combat trick. Having 1 or 2 of those is never bad. What's this craft into? Can't be blocked. I don't think we were very interested in any of those cards. I think Mineshaft Spider is actually pretty good, because having some reach in this set seems pretty important. Restless? Prairie. What else we got in here? Glorifier of Suffering? No good green cards. And our black cards aren't great either. What's this one turn into? A 3/3 llama. And when it attacks, other creatures you control get +1/+1. That seems pretty good. Is there anything we really want out of this pack? Not really, unfortunately. I guess we're just rare drafting. We probably won't be playing it, but maybe. Restless Reef. Blue-black. Are we just rare drafting again? Somebody's trying to win. Whoever's on my left here. He's not rare drafting. That, or I guess that could have been a mythic in here, right? How many uncommons? 3, maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure how the pack structure works. Uh, Ray of Ruin is just good removal. What's this one turn into? 4/4 with Death Touch. When it attacks, target player mills 4 cards. Acolyte. I guess we can take the Acolyte here. No, I think we take the Ray of Ruin. It's fine. Get some more removal. I want to take the land and be greedy in rare draft, but I don't think we're allowed to. Um, River Herald. Razor enters the battlefield. Discover 3. It's pretty good. Seed Stones. Just give everything +1/+1. Mm, if we can do the crafting ability, I think over a third river guide. Or we can take the nursery. The nursery will probably wheel. Probably. There's no guarantee on that one. We are not getting too much action. Uh, we can take a few white cards, but there's none in here we're interested in. This might be playable with Prairie, right? I'd rather stay in 2 colors, if at all possible. Deconstruction Hammer, maybe a Gnar. Titania's Tidebinder. Colossadactyl, sure, get in here. Blue seems like it's pretty open. Blue-red. Get lost. Destroy target creature, enchantment, or planeswalker. They get 2 map tokens. Choose target creature you control. If the creature entered the battlefield this turn, those creatures fight. Hey, that's a pretty good card. Over the edge. It's fine. It's playable. We're not going to immediately put it in our deck, but black is getting cut off hard, though. I will say that. Hmm. Feel like a few of us are going to be on the struggle bus. I haven't seen a lot of amazing cards. I think my deck's pretty average so far. I got a decent amount of really strong cards, so I'll say that much. I don't have too many mid power cards, I don't think. Cavern Stomper isn't really exciting. Neither is Ray of Ruin because it's so expensive at sorcery speed. I guess Mineshaft Spider isn't the greatest, but I wouldn't be sad to play it. Wow, this wheeled all the way around. I guess we're rare drafting. Nobody's in blue-black. The restless reef and around the whole table. We got a bunch of gamers in here, I guess, that nobody rare drafted it. Another River Herald, though? I mean, I guess I can't complain. I like this card. I got 3 of it. That's just more consistency to find it, I guess. It's a good attacker. Not the greatest blocker. Game ball, brawler. Take the brawler. Guess we'll take the brawler. Sometimes I wonder how people get hung up on the last couple packs. Are you trying to suggest to me they got some crazy picks out of 3 cards? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Odra, Kazleen, Deep Growth. 2 greens, 3 generic. It's a 6/5 with trample. When it deals combat damage to a player, reveal that many cards from the top of your library. Put a creature card or a land card from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom in a random order. When it dies, return to the battlefield tap transformed. Yo, that's awesome. This thing is a beast. There's a lot of really good green cards in here. Twists and turns. Another dart frog would be nice. But we definitely just take the Kalim here. Kazlim? We could Kutzel. There's a Join the Dead. I think we just take the Join the Dead here. Flying Lifelink. More removal versus another bat. We'll take the... No, we'll take the Join the Dead. It's just really, really strong removal. Okay, there's another Herald. Oh, Final Strike, easily. This is a strong fight. It's not even a fight. Strong strike card, I guess. I don't know what they're called. Just ping something down is really nice. Reveal a dinosaur. There's a Sting Cave Crawler here. Grasping Shadows. Project Counter. This is a Mineshaft Spider. I don't think we really have dinosaurs. We have a few. No, we do have a few. So I guess we can put in Armored King Collar. It's a good card with dinosaurs, so. Return to the battlefield, target non-land permanent from the graveyard. Equal number of permanent cards in your graveyard. I don't think we're in that. I'll take another Dart Frog for ramp, though. I find that the only time I'd be able to cast that card is if it was super late game, because we don't have a lot of ways to mill ourselves, so we're not going to have the permanents in the graveyard to do it. I think Nala can come out. Seed Stones can probably come out. Actually, Cash can come out. Viper, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with the finality counter on it. Literally could just bring back my big boy. There's nothing great in here, so maybe. It might be playable, we'll take it. The Seething Tower to send for as long as there are 4 or more permanent cards in the graveyard and gets +2/+2. Oh, this card was insane. Yeah, I'm taking this. It's in our colors too. As long as there are 8 or more, gets an additional +2/+2. It can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. Jeez. I don't think the opponent ever got to 8, but even with just 4 and it becoming a 5/5, that thing ruined my day. I mean, it wasn't the only reason. We both had really big boards, but we couldn't do nothing. Disturbed Slumber, maybe? Scout, Vault, I don't know. None of those seem too amazing. I thought the sort of Somber was a pretty decent card, but Cavern or Small, 3/3 creature until end of its still cave, 3 or greater. I mean, I guess we'll just take Canonized in Blood. I don't think we're playing it though. Walk with the Ancestors might be nice. Another River Guide. I think Seed Stones can come out now. Mineshaft Spider can come out. Seeker can come out. We have a lot of creature cards, not many instants of sorceries right now. I mean, we do have some in here, though. We'll just take the card. Be a meme and take the land. Gotta build that collection. Top 6 cards. I don't know. Seeker, Slumber. Slumber might be worth putting in. Over the Edge might be worth putting in. There's a lot of artifacts and a lot of says a lot of good targets. Because I can make my creatures explore. I can get rid of an artifact that is trouble for me. Let's see, 16, 17 lands. I don't think we're playing the Forest, or Restless Prairie, excuse me. I think we can play the Slumber here. It's a fine card. It's not great, but it's fine. Our curve doesn't look too impressive. I think a Mineshaft Spider, one of, is fine. And maybe an Over the Edge. I think that looks good to me. So this will be our deck. I think it's a very powerful deck. Is it a 7-win deck? I think it could get to 7 wins if we don't have absurdly bad draws. I think we'd be pretty cracked to get 6 or 7 wins at least. Don't have very many middling to bad cards in our deck, I don't think, so. On the draw, 2 lands. I think we'll keep. Ooh. Well, I mean, yeah. Okay, if I don't draw a land, this will turn out very poorly very quickly. Yikes. River Guide. Hello. I mean, it's gonna happen sometimes. It could happen all 3 games, too. That's crazy. You know, I would implore you to not look too closely. I'm just gonna tap that button. I wish these were in a best of 3 format, but they're not. And the only time you get best of 3 formats is when like they're doing the play-ins and stuff. So Or so I'd play best of 3 format every time. Because that's how you play in person. Okay, this time we actually have action, and we're going first. Definitely a capable hand. We can Dart Frog. That gives us our black mana. Look at him. He's just a little guy. Don't pay any mind to the fact that he's sitting inside a human skull. We'll River Guide here. Do we keep it on top? I mean, as long as it doesn't get rid of the Dart Frog, we're fine. I don't think he wants to get rid of his. Yeah. I would trade the River Herald for his Dart Frog, though. I don't think he would attack with it, but you never know. Wow, he really slow rolled the turn there, huh? He didn't kill the Dart Frog? Alright, well. Do we get a Twali down this turn? Maybe. I think we just play the bat, though. He has a land, he has an Abrade. He's a Dart Frog, and I think we just get rid of the Abrade here so I can't get rid of my Dart Frog. Okay. There's not much I can do about that right now. 4, 5, 6. What's 4, 5, 6? He can play that next turn. Uh. No, because he has a force in hand. There's no reason to trade. He'll still be able to play it. Do we play this or the Mycoid? I think we play the Mycoid this turn. We could do this, but then we can't play. This is a very non-exciting turn. We'll play the Aquali. I don't want to give him his Abrade back. It's not going to block. So I'm definitely going attacking with the bat. Oh, it has reach? Well, you know what? That's called a punt, and we shall be sad about it. If he uses the Abrade to kill the Aquali, I'm honestly not worried about it. Could you imagine if I had a card that said mill 2? I don't think there is a 2-mana green card that says mill 2, but that would be hilarious if I was able to buff him up. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Can't block the Earthshaker this turn, but next turn I'll leave out the Frog to block. Um, no blocks. I'm not really worried about the Dart Frog anymore. He has all of his mana. He can play whatever he wants. Jesus, how many Dart Frogs do you get, my man? I guess it is a common, so. I don't have any dinosaurs. The life would have been nice. I think we just play the spider. No, we'll play this so that we can leave up Death Touch. For me saying, hyping up my deck so much, it's not going too good, is it? Hidden Nursery. It's a pretty good card. All the caves I've been pretty impressed with. Just because of the Discover 4. Like, you just sack it late game, mid game. Grab a creature. Or removal spell, usually. So, opponent is in the think tank. He's going for that Discover 4. All right. What'd you get? That's a pretty good one. Not quite what I want to see, but the percent chance I mill anything I want is pretty low. 4% chance I mill any specific card. I'm actually going to decline this. If I had like anything in my hand, then maybe I would. But I don't have anything in my hand, so. I don't know why I haven't transformed Journal yet. That's been a mistake. When he... Did I have 2 mana up? If I had 2 mana up at the end of the last turn, then it was definitely a mistake. You go here, here, and here. Wandering Pirate. Okay. I should have transformed Journal a while ago. I was thinking I had to do the first part to transform the second part by getting counters like most of the cards to flip. But no, you just pay 2 and tap it to transform it. So I could have been resurrecting things from my graveyard this whole time. And I haven't been doing that because I'm a clown. What's he got? A land in hand? If he does the equip, that tells me he probably has a land in hand. Do I do this turn? They fight, but he can just give it a death touch. I think so. And since that's the case, I messed up. That was the wrong choice, if you're curious. No. I think we can keep this in hand and just block. Because if he plays something, it might matter. It might not. We'll see. That was a big misplay by me, though. If I was gonna make him fight, then I shouldn't have grabbed the Aquali. Or Aquawali. Yeah. I know I look silly. Unfortunately, that was my fault, though. River Herald. Explore for me. Keep that on top. They definitely need to fight. If he's willing to let me block with it, though, I think that has a stronger implication. So, this is the more dangerous play, depending on... I think it's just a land in his hand, and we know what he's drawing, so... Unless he has a dinosaur. I don't think it gets to ping, right? Oh, it counts itself? Yikes, yikes, okay. Yeah. That was a misplay then. I didn't... See, that's why knowing what the card says, I probably should have read the card. That's on me. So, yay, for all the misplays. The only reason we're losing is because of me, so feel free to roast me. I would. I would have been so frustrated at that point, I probably would have just left the video. Well, probably not. If it's a creator I like, I'd probably still watch them anyways. Although I doubt they would be uploading games like this. But I think it's important to show people that, you know, don't hide the bad games like everybody else. It's like, nobody wants to see the bad games, but then it gives people this misconception that you're always playing flawlessly. And even when you do show like some of your misplays, like you still end up going like pretty high. Like you might have one bad game that you show out of your whole draft or whatever, but hey. This is only keepable because of the Dart Frogs. We have both our colors for once, which is nice as well. I need to double check how many lands it put in my deck. 17. Well, we can always do the 2 and 7 run. I've done it before. No, I'll just take the 2. It's okay. Play the Dart Frog. You can disturb Slumber block if we want to. Wait, no we can't. Because the land will be tapped. We can't do that. Dude, I'm not gonna block your 2/3 with both my Dart Frogs. Because we get to play Ojalim and then probably lose after this. Ojur Kaslim. Now we can block, excuse me, with our dude if we want. Do it. Kill it. It's fine. We got to play it. That's all I wanted. It's all I wanted in my life was to play the card I thought was going to get us there. Not quite yet. Okay. I think we gotta wait one more turn. I'm not really sure if we can do anything too amazing right now. Opponent only got one card in hand. He can slap something back to my hand. That was not what he was hoping for, I guarantee. What are you gonna send? Oh, you really wanted the treasure, I guess. Get to explore. That's cool. I just disturb slumber next turn and kill that if that's your plan, is to kill me with. Do this. Make this come alive. Next. Attack. Attack. 2 attacks. You must block it, sir. Yeah. Well, we got to do the thing. At least we got to do it once. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, we did it. We did the Kazlim thing. I kind of want to make a standard deck around Kazlim, though. He's pretty cool. Probably just a mono green ramp deck, though, to be honest. If you control 10 or more permanents, tokens are counted as permanents, right? Could do like a green-white tokens deck. Then he just keeps grabbing creatures. No, I think it would have to be a ramp deck because he grabs big creatures too. In a ramp deck, you can play a lot of big creatures. Maybe like a Golgari type deck. I don't know. I don't play a lot of standard. Mr. Mina is our opponent. We're on the draw. I know we've been punished twice, but 3 times? Do we lose the 45%er 3 times, multiple times in a row? I think this is an always punished type run. If we don't draw a land next turn, we literally lost a 45, 47, 48%er. Oh, he missed his land drop too. Yikes. I'll just take the dual land color. Oh. Ancestors has to go. If he draws another land, then this game's looking really bad. We now have a 52% chance to draw a land, if you're curious. Oh, it's a land. You can River Guide to start finding more lands. Honestly, it gives us 3 life and it's playable. We'll keep it. It's a land card. Wait, can't be blocked? Yo. You want to block it, go for it. If we can stabilize, I think we'll be alright. It's got like a crazy green-blue Explorer deck that's popping off, dude. No blocks. It's not a land. That's a land. Now he can just explore every time. I think we're just dead. It does it like it didn't matter. How are you here, sir? Did you just... We went from... Yeah, that's game. Good games, good games. That's insane what just happened to me. He went from missing a land drop to top decking everything he needed. I guess with Explorer, it makes it a lot easier, though. But he didn't... I don't think he threw anything into the bin. 1 win, guys. That deck we just had was 1 win. Yeah, I know I did a bunch of misplays, but... I mean, this is why I like best of threes. And you don't even get the option to play best of threes with people in MTG Arena. It's the one thing I don't like about Arena.